G'day, Shane here from Winery Grape TV, and thank you for joining me in my home bar. But more importantly, thank you for helping me spread McLaren Vale wines to the world. Last few weeks we've been looking at alternate varieties. Today I'm going to knock it back a little bit and go into a blend. Today we're looking at the Gilligan 2009, let's get this right in the right order, Shiraz Grenache Mourevdre. There's the label. Now, you may have seen me look at the Gilligan before, and even the 2010, I think it was, Shiraz Grenache Mourevdre. I was able to get my hands on this 2009 just recently, and thought I'd share it with you. So let's do the winky thing. Gorgeous. No, I'm not talking about my wife who's sitting over there watching me right now. I'm talking about the wine. Though I do think my wife is gorgeous. She's making funny faces at me right now. Now, interesting, the aromas coming through. A bit of cherry. There's some black fruits. I get a little bit of black currant, a little bit of blackberry coming through there as well. And right at the end there's a little bit of floral, maybe even a little bit of meatiness coming through. And to me that's classic GSM, if we call it. So the cherry and the red fruit comes from the Grenache, the black fruit's coming from the Shiraz, and a little bit of floral and sometimes that meaty character coming through from the Mourvedre. And I believe this wine won a gold medal at the McLaren Vale Wine Show a couple of years ago, and I can understand why, just from the aromas. There's a little hint of coconut coming through, so some of this wine has seen some American oak, but we're not talking lots and lots of oak here. It's lovely. I could sit here and smell this for hours, but I know I'm on a time schedule here. So let's keep going with the wanky thing and give it a try. Yep. That is really, really good. Glad I was able to find some of this. Now again, there's a layer of flavour, but there's also a layer of tannin here that I find quite intriguing. So you're getting the red fruits. Yes, there's cherries, but there's a little bit more red curranty flavour coming through there. So it's not just the cherry on the red side. Not as much black fruits as what I was getting on the nose. A little bit, but not a lot. And that body from the Mourvedre is just magnificent. And I think Mourvedre, we talk about these emerging varieties and things like that. I think Mourvedre is something that is really a latent sleeper here in McLaren Vale. And for the guys out there, Mourvedre, 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 if I could really get it out there, make some wonderful, wonderful wine, not just blending wine, but also on its own. And I really think we should give that a go. We're talking about giving all these other varieties goes, but Mourvedre or Mataro, that some people may see it as, I think really should be given a good go. I mentioned tannin. I get some really interesting, there's a little bit of tannin just on the mid palate coming through that I suspect is from the grape skins, the grape seeds. It's not stalky at all. Which I think is really good. But then there's some of that oak tannin coming through. It really creates body on the back of the palate, particularly with the characters from the Mourvedre coming through. That little meatiness, chewiness coming through on the back of the palate is really, really good. So what does that mean? It means that the whole range of flavours creates something that lingers for quite a long time. So you get that upfront cherry right the way through to those tannins. Those tannins are not aggressive at all. and the acid is just nicely balanced as well. So Gilligan now only makes small production, and it's a little winery associated here in McLaren Vale that really is one to look out for. So if you do get a chance, check them out. Look, that's all we have time for Owner Grape TV today. Thanks for joining me. It's a wonderful day outside. I think it might be time to go out there and enjoy a bit of that McLaren Vale sunshine, that McLaren Vale goodness. So, have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.